Well, we got a brand new show. This is our first female podcast. I'm excited about this shit.
What's going on?
Welcome everybody to the patio with Kim.
Appreciate it.
And company, because she's gonna always have company. So
yes,
Diamond. welcome.
So now we out here in Virginia. It's booty. I hate Virginia. I'm sorry, I hate it here. Ain't never liked it here for real.
What's so bad about it?
It's slow.
That's what you wanted, though.
No.
Why?
It's boring.
So let me ask you: you a hustle and bustle? You like the hustle and bustle of the city?
I like the city. Yes, I like the city. But at the same token, with me having an 8-year-old, I'd rather be outskirts of the city.
Yeah, I can get that. I lived in city, so I just moved from the LA area to Texas. I'm not gonna lie, I like the slow because LA was it was constant move. I had to plan my whole day around traffic. I can't do that no more. That's just me though.
I was in Del Rio, so 10 miles from Mexico. Ain't no slower than that in Texas.
Oh yeah, you are right about that. Ain't nothing out there but scorpions and sand.
Yes.
What in Texas?
Where I was at, we was on the border.
Yeah. Del Rio is the bottom. That is the bottom.
That's where I was at.
All right.
I'm all set on that, sir.
All right, so tell us what we getting into today.
Today we just gonna have a feel-good conversation, trying to make you laugh, trying to make you inspired, maybe give you another point of view on something that you never even thought you would need. It's what happened with us. No religion, no politics, please, because we ain't trying to fight.
Okay.
I don't need no death wishes.
No, I'm good. I'm open to anything, so whatever.
So like we was talking earlier, the kids.
Okay.
Both of our children are loud for no reason, but they don't like loud noises. We was like, what's that about?
That's some shit. My child's like that too. That's some shit. My child's like that.
How old?
My child, well, my youngest, I have 4, but my youngest now is 10. And it's weird to me. It's weird to me, this complex that they all have, because they were all loud. But the older they get, the more they hate loud sounds. So like my 10-year-old, he has like a constant song in his head that he just sings. Right? Doesn't matter what it is. He'll sing it. And the rest of them like, God, shut up. And then like they do the same thing. I'm like, you hypocrites.
right. My little boy, he do that too. Yeah. Or he'll hum. He'll just hum. When he want to ignore me, he'll hum. I'm like, don't hum me out.
Yes.
It's tough.
Don't do loud noises. But she be loud. She's really loud. But it's like she's afraid to hear loud noises though. That's why,
Now, does your 10-year-old have like a separation anxiety?
Oh no, hell no. They all just love to run away.
Oh, must be nice.
But is they all around the same age bracket?
Yeah, they're all 3 years apart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they got company. We got only children.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only have one. Roy was the only child, so
I got 2, but they're 16 years apart.
Oh, wow.
Man.
I know, right?
It's tough. It's hard. I gotta keep up with all the 20-year-old shit going on. Now I gotta keep him in the middle so I can stay up current with this whatever he into.
Yeah, because it'll change.
Pokemon, anime, and then stupid YouTube videos. Drive me crazy.
Oh my God, yes. The Darman. If I have to watch another Darman video, I'm gonna burn my TV.
I heard it.
Don't
Is that an
introduce your
anime?
kids to it. No, it's
What
not an
is it?
anime. So
Oh,
it's like
okay.
real life situations. Like it's so bad, like I get invested into it, but I hate it. But it's like, yeah, Darman's like real life situations, like broke
I
mother
want to
trying to
check
raise
this out.
single son. Yeah. And then everybody treats the mother bad, and then she comes up on some money, and then everybody love her. And now she
Oh, wow.
decides
Oh,
that
wow.
she's not gonna be mean to them. Like I'm invested because I'm like, that can't be me. I'd be petty. I'd be super petty. Because y'all dog
See,
me
I'm
out, and then I
vested
got this money.
I'm vested because I wouldn't put nothing past nobody. I don't care.
Yeah.
They came out, but hey, they was cut out.
Like I like that my kid watches it because it is some real good life lessons in these videos, but I hate them at the same time because I'm like,
okay.
no one acts like that ever.
See, I just
Nobody
keep
acts
it
like
real
that.
with both of them. I tell them the life stuff. It might be tough. It might kind of make their childhood a little, but I'd rather them know
No,
than
they're
be
not.
gullible.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and that's with me. It's like I don't know. It's kind of like it depends on what topic for me because I don't know. I feel like once you bring certain things up to Royal, it's like she's gonna want to. You know, the kids are curious, so she's gonna want to speak out but she'll hear something that's like, I don't know. I don't know. That's my first baby, so it's like, and I haven't really been around a lot of kids, so it's like I don't know or how to break it down to her.
I don't know. Just me as a father, I father different. Cause like by child number 4, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just show you everything. Like everything.
Yeah.
So like by now, like we've already had the birds and he's 10, by the way. We've already had the birds and the bees talk. And I'm like, all right, but keep in mind, and then I showed him a childbirth video. Cause that fucked me up as a father.
Yeah. When I see that, I'm like,
yeah, no, I showed it to him. I was like, keep in mind, this is what it's gonna lead to. Like, you got to be ready for everything. Like, and I showed him a childbirth video, and he was like, that's disgusting.
I had a C-section with both of mine, but when it came to my older one, seeing he was my first and I had to have that conversation, I was at the store standing in front of the condom, sick as a dog, like. And so these dudes was like, you okay? I was like, no, because I got to have a talk with my 12-year-old son. They was like, oh, man, just get him this. I was like, oh, man. I came home with some bananas, gave him the hardcore talk, showed him all the different diseases and everything, made him show me how to put it on the banana. I was like, by the end of it, he had a headache and wanted to go to sleep, and I was nauseous, chain smoking.
That's funny. As a mother, how did you feel about like having that talk with him? Like as a mother, because I had this talk with my mom too, and it just for me as a son, it felt super weird. Like I'm having this conversation with my mom.
It was very awkward for us. I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, this is what it is. I don't care if she say it's her first time. I don't care if she say she got her own. I don't care if she say let her put it on. I don't care if she say I ran it all down like if I was a dude telling him. I was like, nah. And you put 2 on. I said, when you go to the bathroom, you put some water in that and you tie that and if some water shoot out, you go punch that bitch in the face.
When you done, put some hot sauce in it. Just to make sure.
Lord.
I was nauseous. I was like, oh my goodness. I don't ever want to.
No, I get it. Because as a son, like that, for me with my mom, I was like, God, this is awkward. Like I just kept my head down the whole conversation. Like, oh God, please let this be over with. This is horrible. Like I don't even want to do it no more.
That was how my son was. It was like he had this shameful.
Like I cannot, and I'm telling no one about this conversation. No one knew about this conversation.
And after that conversation, I was like, "If you washing your old clothes, I don't want no sticky socks." I'm sure.
Have you had that conversation with your parents?
What, the sex talk?
Mm-hmm.
No. What happened was this how it went. My mom found a used douche in the bathroom trash. And she was like, "Who's fucking?" And I was like, "Me," and it just like fell out my mouth.
Oh. So
Yeah,
So you never had that talk with them? You just went.
My parents weren't together, so it's just me, my mom, and my older brother. And nah,
I haven't either. I haven't had that conversation.
I never had to have that conversation with them because I had my home and their moms. My mom, she was doing her thing.
Do you wish like you did have that conversation? Like, would it have changed anything if you had that conversation?
I think it would have, but I think it would have been better if I had it by a different person.
Okay, I
love my mom to death, but for the sacrifices she made to raise me, I know it would be a tragedy to have that conversation with her. So I would rather have it with somebody who had a more broader, open mind and less sensitivity in it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I would have had that conversation with my mom. I would have liked to have that conversation with my mom. But at the same time, I mean, I feel like I was brought up in a home where, you know, my mom had a husband who was taking well care of her. So it was like I grew up like, okay.
You grew up like you had the fairy tale, the Cosby's.
Yeah, something like that. The outside looking in.
We was more like Roseanne, but say Dan was the stepdad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, having that conversation, my mom would have brought up a whole different other conversation. So.
But with my dad? No, hell no, that was my dad, and he was a CO. Fuck that. I was scared at 21. I was scared at 21 to call and tell him I was pregnant, and I was all the way in another country.
Me and my daughter had that conversation, but in so many words. So for me, it was awkward. It was just as awkward as the conversation I had with my mom. But we had it in a way to where, like, I know you're going to do it. But, you know, be careful. Be careful. Because some of these guys, and I came at it from a dude perspective, like some of these guys, like you're pretty, you're smart, you know how to hold a conversation, which half the girls your age don't know how to do with guys. You know, you can hold a conversation very well. So a lot of people will see that and think that you're easy, but don't give them access to something that may cost you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the conversation I had. Don't give them access to your body because your body is like a treasure. You know, make them work for that shit.
I would have loved to have that conversation.
And that's what I was going to say. And that right there, like me listening to you, it made me maybe imagine if my dad would have had that conversation with me. And it
was mad fucking awkward. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was mad.
Sure. I got the your phone book should always say next. And I'm like, well, when do I get to the point where it say stop here?
Right.
Where it goes. So
right.
I tried to do it opposite of what she told me, and hey, I still ended up the way I ended up.
Yeah, I mean, like, the talk is the talk, but for me, it didn't change nothing. Because once I got my first taste, I was in the world. I was like, oh, there it is. You know? So, like, for me, it didn't really change a lot. It's just I was more aware of what could happen, you know? So, and that's what I try to do for my kids. Just make them aware, like, hey, consequences, there's good and bad consequences of what you do with that. So make the best choice for you.
That's what's up. See, they kept me very sheltered. So I was gullible. You said I was cute. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Shit.
Yeah, that's the
I
same
was
thing
very
too, though.
promiscuous. But I didn't start
Mhm.
having sex until I was 17. All my friends had been doing it.
That's when I lost my virginity. Yeah.
Now, granted, it was horrible, but let that motherfucker tell it he was the world.
Yeah, it is a difference when you first have sex. You think that's just like, woo, but
If you looking at if you know the song and you look at the clock and figure out what time it is when you start, and then you see it's 2 minutes later, nah. And then you go see what your girlfriend say you supposed to see when you go to the bathroom and there ain't nothing there. Then he talking big cash money shit. Oh, you want to go again? Oh, sure, maybe I missed something. And the same shit happened. Like, nah, motherfucker, drop me off at home. Don't come to my party, and we good. That was my first time.
wow.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, he didn't even think I was a virgin. I made it seem like I wasn't a virgin. I'm like, I'm not a virgin. I was a virgin. And, you know, he did it slow. He didn't know what he was doing either. So I was good. It didn't hurt me or anything.
He didn't
Like everybody
break. He didn't break it.
yeah, it couldn't. I had a pep smear. I feel like that's what broke it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Mm.
We won't talk about the next time because that's a whole. Can't stand them damn.
Hell yeah. Cereal is the go-to.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stand them.
Rory was
damn
an
things.
appetizer kid. She liked fries, macaroni and cheese, cereal, noodles. Like she don't eat. I cook 4-course meal.
Oh,
She will not eat it.
I
Like,
don't. He don't.
she picks at it.
Burgers and chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Hell
And it has
yeah.
to be because you're the only child. Because I'm like, girl,
Mm.
I grew up in a home when there was 5 of us, and we ate whatever my mom cooked. We
My
had
mom
no-
still be like, "You wished you had it like that, huh?" I said, "Shit, I still remember the first time you brought me to McDonald's."
Yep. That was an experience. That first McDonald's trip was an experience. Like, oh man, look at all the stuff
Yes.
they got.
Oh. Mm.
I remember the Happy Meals was like 59 cents.
Woo!
I'm
59
talking
cents.
80s, baby.
What?
I'm talking 80s. Yes.
I was never had seen that
59
shit.
cents. Yes.
Yeah, I remember
Oh, yeah.
the what is it? The Big Mac. I seen a menu going around on Facebook, and it was like an old menu. It was $1.99 for the whole meal.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was cheap.
And
It was like
moms will
$1.
tell you real quick, we got you ain't got no McDonald's money. Ma,
Yeah.
$2.
I will make you McDonald's at
Hell
home
yeah.
and buy a bottle of $1,000 dressing. Or if they didn't have that, where's that ketchup? Where's that mayonnaise? So you can whip it shit up, put a little bit of relish in it.
Mhm.
Bam.
Oh no, we got McDonald's. You got McDonald's food at home.
But the
You
one
go
thing
to the
I loved
house.
was, even though we were poor, it never felt like it. We
Yeah.
like never complained about what we didn't have or how much we didn't do.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know exactly. I'm not gonna say poor because we weren't exactly poor, but I didn't know how much I went without until I was out on my own.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I was like, wow, I can afford this shit.
Yeah.
And this was like, I went and bought some Tide, and I was like, I can afford to get Tide. This is some shit.
my first purchase, I had to go get me some Reebok classes all white because my dad would never buy me none.
Yep.
Had to.
Yeah, we grew up kind of. My mom always had a job. My dad had a job, so it was like we had money, but she had a lot of us, so it was like we didn't really have like the name brand clothes and stuff like that. But that never was an issue for me.
No,
I
I
ain't
remember
really
all
get
that
it.
government food, that big old block of cheese in the cardboard box.
Hell yeah.
I went to Toys for Tots. I picked out my little vacuum set. Couldn't tell me nothing.
Yep.
But yeah.
The best day of my life was when my sister started getting WIC I was like, boy, we about to eat good.
Oh, Wick?
Yes.
Yeah, Wick. Like, man,
Everybody
we about
get their
to
own
eat
box of
so
cereal.
What's so
good.
crazy is a lot of my friends that have babies and stuff now, they don't even use their Wick. They don't
What?
use it. I'm like, y'all kids love milk, eggs. Like, you can get cheese off Wick. You can get all this stuff.
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
give it to me. Thank you.
Right?
I'll use it. Shrimp and cereal.
Like, what you getting it for? If you ain't gonna use it,
Yeah.
if you don't
Man, I
have the
used to-
need, you're taking the need from somebody else.
Yep.
I
I
need
used
a
to
big
love that.
Mm.
Even the little Kaboom, because the Kaboom cereal was
Kaboom.
Wick
Oh,
back
I don't
then.
remember no Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Kaboom is like the worst of the worst cereal ever. But when you
Really?
ain't got it, it's so good. Yeah. It's like the only source of sugar in your life at that time. But it was so good.
No,
But
we wouldn't
Kaboom
ready
is
to
like,
Ooh.
yeah, it's like whole wheat cereal with marshmallows in it.
Oh no, I'm talking about single individual packs of a brick of shredded wheat that you crumbled yourself
Oh yeah.
into a
That
bowl
too.
of milk. Sometimes it was frosted, sometimes it wasn't. Didn't know what you was gonna get until you got the box.
I don't like
Yep.
shredded wheat. I don't like that damn cereal. I don't like because I don't know. It's like it get soggy real fast.
Now you got to trick the trade. So you put a little
Mhm.
bit of milk and a little bit of honey, and you stir that in there.
Honey? You said honey?
Yep.
Honey? I ain't never heard that.
Yep. Preserve them bad boys.
Mm. Okay.
I still eat like I went to basic training or something, so I eat fast. You would think I was a hostage or something.
Oh,
I go out to eat, my food done. Dude just sitting there with his picking. You like, yo, why you ain't done yet? It's like, yo, you were starving, wasn't you?
This ain't about conversation. I'm hungry today.
No, especially the food good. I ain't got no time for it. Don't ask for a piece neither. I
Yep.
got really like you to offer you some of my food.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like I love food, but I don't like to eat. If that makes any sense. That's why I kind of eat fast. It's weird. I love the taste of food. I just don't like sitting there eating.
I don't know. I'm just greedy. So I'm trying to get as much in as possible so I can go back and get some more.
You know, the faster you eat, though, the fuller you get.
Once you stand up and then move around a little, grab a ginger ale, chug it as much as you can, get a burp out, you good.
Oh my God, you sound like my aunt.
I love to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Chicken bacon ranch. Yeah.
Chicken
No,
bacon
not
ranch.
you. He's talking to somebody
Oh,
else.
I'm about to say.
I'll take a large fry and sweet tea.
I'm putting in an order.
No, that's right. Shoot.
I gotta have it on the spot.
How was your holiday?
It was good. I had family come in. I cooked a lot, and it all got eaten. So I guess that was good.
Mm-hmm.
So not too many leftovers.
See,
What about y'all?
mine was cool. I went and had food, dinner with my mom and some family and some friends. I cooked for my house, but they only like ham, baked macaroni and cheese, and collard greens. So there wasn't a whole bunch I had to cook.
I did a little video. I was on I did like a $50 budget for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
I had made baked macaroni and cheese, pulled pork, greens, yams. It was pretty cool to, do that. Like, oh, I can really, show. Like, that's why I bought my YouTube video to be based off budget videos. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did that $50 meal Thanksgiving.
See,
I'm gonna need that link because I'm gonna do the same thing for Christmas. I'm gonna do what you did for Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna do that for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
See,
I ain't
I ain't gotta worry about that. I got the DoorDash King. And if little brother come and say he don't want nothing that I got, you better go ask your brother. And he go right up there, and the big brother bitch moan and complain. What do you want?
So, that's the brother for you.
He get his way when he ain't supposed to.
Yep.
But no, my holiday was pretty good.
I just chilled, watched some football.
Yes.
Ate some good food, smoked some good weed, and then I took my ass to bed. That was my Thanksgiving.
That sounded like a win.
Yeah, it definitely was. I love to chill. I love to be in the house. I'm such a homebody. I'm okay with being in the house. So,
but see, you got company. I don't have company. I got my son.
Well, I got company now. Before I did. That's the situation I'm in. But
I don't got no company. No male company.
Wow, yeah. See, my situation is different. So I don't even need no male company. You can have that. But I'm just saying.
Inside joke.
I think I picked up on it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I picked up on that one.
Possibly. Hey, sometimes
yeah.
It is what it is. We can still be friends. I ain't got no bias against nobody.
Oh.
Hey, it is what it is. Whatever gets the job done.
Exactly.
For her.
Exactly.
For her. We just got different, she's selfish. And I am not. I am selfish. I'm selfish and I just want who I want, and it's that dude. You selfish in I can go there, but I can go here too.
Oh no. I used to mess with men.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a.
So she's recovering selfish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to be.
I say they're selfish only because I'm like, hey, you messing it up for me. Pick a struggle. I need a man too,
You don't think you don't think it's okay to be bisexual?
No. I'm just saying. Okay, if you decide that you prefer girls, well, stick with them motherfuckers so I can have a dude. But if you like a dude, all right, like the dude, whatever you do, and
but
then
not at the same time. Well,
right?
Yeah, I'm not that type of dater anyway.
I know people that just go back and forth. Like they'll be with this dude this week, and then they'll be with this chick the following week, and I'm like, yo,
see, and that's crazy because I'm so I'm open minded to like the whole quality relationships, and I can understand it because I actually like been in it, but I can also understand other people's standpoint on things. So it's like everybody had their opinion, but
I told my brother he's selfish. Hey. I keep it honest with everybody.
But yeah, I don't date men. I haven't dated a man in over 9 years.
Oh, okay.
So
that's what's up. No.
But you keep the options open? I'm trying to understand how that works. You keep the options open?
Like as far as with men?
Yeah.
No, I just don't. I just don't connect with men in that way. Like I don't date men anymore at all. I have a baby father though, but yeah, I haven't dated a man in a long time.
Oh, see, I knew I didn't like women when this woman tried to molest me. So I was 6. I'm all set,
and that's crazy because I've been molested by a guy, but that's not the reason why I'm gay though. I think I'm just I'm naturally attracted to women. Period. So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I've seen women that are beautiful. Me and one of my friends, we even said if we were ever that way, we would, because I don't want to offend nobody, that we would probably end up together. I feel like because we that cool.
Right. People is beautiful at this. Oh, I can find a man to be attractive. Like people just don't. I don't know. I guess it's like hard. It's kind of confusing for other people. But I'm just like one of those people. beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Like you could literally be a damn transsexual to me, and I could be like, you are so beautiful. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So it's, I don't know. I don't.
For me, it depends on what part of the world I'm in. Because a girl could be attractive as hell and not be a girl. So I'd be like, I don't know.
That's true. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But we understand that because of your anatomy versus,
But
women are naturally groomed to just say things are beautiful in any aspect, whereas men are reserved for their beauty.
But nowadays it's hard to tell the difference with a transsexual.
Yeah, it is.
And with a born female. So it's like, whew, I can understand.
Yeah, that's technology played its hand.
Yeah,
it's crazy because back in the day, I don't remember it being like that.
Well, a lot
you
of
tell right off the bat.
A lot of people was scared to be like that because they was getting killed and beat up and all
they
that.
also started like taking pills at an early, like, I don't know if y'all heard, like, I don't know if this is a touchy subject, but I'm just saying, like, kids, I don't agree with it at all, but kids, young as 12 is taking pills to change their sex, and so it's like, that's why I could say it's getting a little bit more harder to tell if you was born man or woman.
But some parents force it on their child younger than that.
That's
crazy.
It is,
because you're not even giving a child a choice at that point.
Right.
But honestly, if my child came to me and was like, "Mom, I want to take some pills because I feel like I'm a man," I'm not going to give her those pills to do that because you're a child. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like you're still learning. Like, so it's like, am I the same way? Am I wrong for that? Because I'm not necessarily like supporting it at, like, you're young, like you can do whatever you want to do when you're grown, and you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But right now,
body's still developing and all that stuff.
Yeah, like no.
I get that. I mean, I'd support my child either way, but I think my language at that point in time be like, look, man, the government can still legally come after me for this shit. So let's hold off on this. If you still feel the same way when you grown, by all means.
Right. Yeah, and that's my thing. That's why I say I'm very supportive of it. I'm a lesbian myself, but I'm just saying, like, coming to me as a child and asking me to take pills, and I don't know if I will be.
The only thing that confuses me is like when the men want to be women, but they still want to be with women.
Well, that's not confusing to me. I just feel like that's what you are comfortable being as. Like, I feel like just as if I was a girl that likes to dress in boy clothes. Mm. It's like, that's what I'm comfortable with. You know what I mean? But I can still like.
I get where you're coming from with that. Yeah, I get where you're coming from with that. It's like being comfortable in your own skin, if that's what makes you comfortable. Okay. But you can still like who you like.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's some taboo ass shit that's out here. They have you looking twice, like, what the fuck? This shit don't make no sense.
I just don't know where it don't make
no sense because it's like we come from. I don't know. Me growing up, I come from a traditional home. Like, my mom was, it's just like it was so traditional, and anything outside of that tradition, it was like abnormal. Oh. So it's like I can understand, and then I can understand somewhat of.
I was a free bird.
Yeah, like my mom was traditional. He was a traditional person. Structured, like stern. And so, but I was that's why I was kind of surprised when I came out with my mom.
I could do anything.
Yeah.
I got trouble a couple times, but thank.
I used to get my ass up.
By the time I was a teacher in high school, as long as my ass showed up, they could make it to school the next day with no complaints.
Yeah, I was.
I've been locked out a couple times.
Oh yeah,
I have to. I was too.
I've been
The door ain't opening. I'm telling you.
with all the cabinets slamming, and we done went to a college party we wasn't supposed to be at. Now we hung over and bang bang and nasty old greasy eggs. And also, y'all want to party? Come on, let's party. Big old bottle of vodka. Take a shot. No mas. No mas.
Not after last night.
My mom will make you throw up just so you learn your lesson.
I was sheltered. I wanted to be in the house. My sister and brother was more so the ones that was rebellious.
Well, see, it wasn't even rebellion for me. We just walked around the whole damn city.
All right, guys. Parting shots. Let's go. Last thoughts. What y'all got?
Huh?
Parting shots.
Oh.
So I'm hoping that everybody enjoyed the conversation. I hope that we got to know each other a little better, form a bond, even though we were strangers. Now we company, we fam.
I really do. It was awesome.
I appreciate Blak Makk for coming out, showing support.
Yep.
Big ups to the podcast.
Anytime. And I will say, based off this episode, we got a good one. If this is episode 1, we got a good one coming. So we got a lot to build on. So
thank you for having me. I appreciate
no problem. I'm glad I can finally get to it.
Yeah. All right, you want to sign us off?
All right, so I'm going to just say a big thanks to my company, Diamond and Blak Makk. Thank you all, you listeners that ear hustled in on this conversation. I hope you got a lot from it. You a friend too to me and to my new family. This is the Kim from the patio signing off. Until next time, what's up?
And your ass was asleep.